Average 45-year-old man believes that he still has time, but a 25-year-old woman is convinced her time is running out. This is all part of the conditioning to pressure women into making choices that benefits the patriarchy due to panic. And the
Decenter your age. We have to decenter our age. We have to put our age aside. Don't be saying, oh, I think I'm too old. I'm thinking I'm getting too old. Maybe you're in your late 20s. You see ladies in their late 20s, they always feel like I'm a grown woman. Getting so old. I have to, do a lot of things very fast. While women in their 30s as well, because they're afraid of 40s, they'll be like, oh my God, I'm getting old. Women in their 40s are afraid of getting to 50s. They'll start saying they're getting old. We start saying, oh, I don't want to pursue this education because I'm getting old. I have to rush and give birth to all my children because I'm getting old. We have to decenter our age, especially in the society, because they've already made us see that. They've already made us center our age too much. Too much. Too much in this compared to men. Men decenter their age. They don't even think, in fact, a 45, 50-year-old man still feels like he's still out there. He can still get any girl that he wants. So what is wrong with us? Why are we not decentering our age? You guys, I have some interesting videos to share with you all. So let's watch this to the end and I'll be back.
After decentering men and decentering parents, the best thing I decentered is my age. Because my age is never going to hold me back from doing things. I am never too old to try new things. I am never too old to pursue my dreams. I don't believe in society's timeline. I am on my own timeline. And my timeline doesn't have a deadline. The deadline is when I'm not here anymore. Until then, I can do whatever I want to do and I'm never behind. And having that realization that I'm on my own path and my own timeline made me feel so much more liberated because I don't feel pressure. I don't feel pressure to do certain things. I don't feel pressure to settle down in my 20s. I don't feel pressure to reach the height of my career because I know it's not going to happen. And not because I don't want to, but I just haven't discovered so much of myself yet. And I think that is what I am experiencing right now. I'm discovering who I am. It's a lifelong journey, but I definitely have a better sense of who I am, what my talents are, what I want to do. So this is why I know that I'm not going to peak in my 20s, and that's 100% okay. Meaning that it's never going to happen. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, and that is going to be just on time. I also don't fear to age because to age is a privilege, especially if you remain healthy. It just means that you have seen more, you have experienced more, you know more, and that is beautiful. To age is a privilege, okay? Getting older is a privilege. As a woman as well, I think it's so important to learn how to decenter age. The only thing though, I will say, yes, if you do want to become a mother, I do understand that age is still kind of important. But other than that, just because you are growing older doesn't mean that you're not worthy anymore, or that only the younger version of yourself is worthy or is more beautiful. I think women who age are absolutely beautiful. And it just shows me every time I see a woman who's a bit older, I'm like, that's just going to be me too. I know I'm going to look good. I know I'm going to get more beautiful. I'm going to age gracefully and more intelligent. So I actually look forward to grow older and hopefully I will remain healthy. But it's absolutely something I don't fear. And you should neither.
As a woman, you must decenter your age. The average 45-year-old man believes that he still has time, but a 25-year-old woman is convinced her time is running out. This is all part of the conditioning to pressure women into making choices that benefits the patriarchy due to panic. And the panic around age in women costs us even more years wasted in wrong marriages and relationships, money spent on cosmetic procedures long before they are needed, and lost opportunities to explore ourselves and figure out who we truly are. Give yourself permission to believe that as long as you are alive, you have time. And the things used to threaten us are aging out of the male gaze, which honestly is a blessing, and our declining childbearing age. But childbearing is an option. You don't have to procreate because you have been told to, or out of panic when you haven't found a worthy partner. And these days, thanks to science, childbearing can be done independently. And your existence is just as valuable and valid even if you do not marry or have children. These are just a few options in the many ways a woman can choose to live her life. Let's replace that panic around aging with calmness. Life typically gets better with age. You get wiser, you get more financially stable, build more and more life experience that leads to mental resilience. You You have to start now to build the life and the perspective your future self will thank you for. Most of life is your mindset, so you can choose to reframe your outlook on aging and intentionally reject the narratives we've been sold about it as women. The world hates older women or more mature women because they have more experience and are more immune to. Growing older is something you must do, so embrace it, except you're planning on dying. As women, we must decenter our age. The fact that men have to resort to fear mongering and threats shows exactly who benefits from us women believing that our value depreciates with age. Imagine if you decide to live your life believing that you hold immense worth and value and that you appreciate with age because you gain more wisdom, more depth, more life experience, and you tune out the fear mongering and threats of society. Imagine how much happier, how much more secure in yourself you'd be. The idea that women expire with age is designed to benefit the patriarchy, to pressure women into settling for mediocre or bad men or rushing into having children out of panic. If you as a woman choose to see value in yourself at 18, at 30, at 50, at 80, then the patriarchy has nothing over you. And this is what I mean by decenter your age. See value in yourself. See value in the life that you're living, in the experience, in the growth, in the depth you gain as you move through life. Give yourself permission to exist outside of the narrative that has been sold to us all our lives. We have seen it all. We have seen women who succumbed to the fear, who rushed, who settled. We see their dissatisfaction and they tell us every time to enjoy our lives. Let's stop chasing a timeline we had no part in creating. Let's choose peace, contentment in ourselves at whatever age. The moment you stop fearing age is the moment you realize that you were free all along.
I feel like one of the best things that you can do for yourself as a woman is to decenter your age for yourself. I feel like the world does that enough for us. The agenda to push your age, to push your biological clock, yada, 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 is so pushed on us so early. But the best thing you can do for yourself is to decenter it. And I say this as someone who literally just turned 30 and felt like the weight of the world was literally on my bare shoulders. Y'all, like, turning 30 was such a big thing for me. Like, every time I told someone I was turning 30, they were like, oh my God, you're 30, you're... And it's like, bro, sometimes just chill. Coming to the realization that like I'm 30 and a lot of things have just not come into fruition for me as a 30-year-old woman compared to like, you know, an 18-year-old woman where I thought I was going to be at 30 years old. It's something that I genuinely had to grieve. But now at 30, I can genuinely say 30 is just a number. Like, I love when I come on TikTok and I'm seeing a ton of people who are in their 30s or 40s basically being like, your life is just getting started. It is absolutely true. Sometimes we need to forget that we're 30 or that we're 25 and now we're a serious 20-year-old or a serious adult. Like, I remember even when I turned 27, I was like, okay, it's time to get serious. I'm in my late 20s. Okay, girl. Like, start to really get in the flow of telling yourself you're not late, you're not behind, you're not running out of time. Everything is okay. We can calm down. Like, your age, the number doesn't have to narrate your entire life. It really doesn't.
I'll be 45. I decided to do this year is actually to center my age from my life. I am no longer kind of centering things around it. I'm not going to give myself a timeline to do things. I'm not going to tell myself by this age I must be this. It doesn't matter anymore because time will pass anyways, and I'm going to turn that age anyways. I'd rather just figure out my path and my journey in life irregardless of what the time is saying, but rather on my own timeline and without rushing. I don't know, is it just me? But I think you should decenter your age too, because really and truly it is all in our head and it's just a social construct.
We have to decenter our age. Whether we like it or not, we just have to. I feel like I'm decentering my age, but I've not gotten there finally, but I am. I remember when I was 26, 27, 26, 27, I was thinking I was old. In fact, I feel like I looked older when I was 26 compared to now in my 30s. I feel like I look older because then I'm always like grown woman, grown, like don't talk to me because I'm a grown woman era. But then me thinking that then me looking at my age and I'm like, I was so young. I was so young. I'm still young anyway. So we have to decide our age. In case you're wondering, oh, maybe I'm my late 30s. Maybe you want to be a nurse. You've always wanted to be a nurse. Start, go, do it. I'm always excited when I see grown women that maybe grandma or even elderly women doing graduation and they were like, I finally did it. It's like it's very inspiring seeing that even regardless of their age, they still went to acquire what they wanted to do. They didn't let anything to stop them. Children as well. Society made us feel like once you enter that 30, you guys, you cannot have children again. You cannot get pregnant. You cannot this, you cannot that. You see women doing crick, 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 crick. Women in their 20s, I want to get married though. So I have all my children before I reach 30. There was a time I had that mentality. Yeah. I was like, I have to get married when I'm 25 and have all my children when I got 30 before I reach 30 so that lies. Lies. Those times you don't even need to get pregnant, you don't even need to get married. Forget all those things. You can have children at any age. Yes, you might not be able to have them biologically, but you can have a child at any age as you want. They also made us be afraid of being in our 30s. The way I was always scared of my 30s when I was in my early 20s, then I'm like, hey, 30, I'll be old, I'll have gray hair, I'll be you guys, I just feel like in your 30s, that is when you even understand who you are as a woman. You know what you want. You're even looking more beautiful. You understand your body more. They lied to us. So it's all lies. So I just feel like if we can just enter our age and just take a day at a time, life will be easy. You will not be so stressed and be wondering like, oh my God, look at this girl. She's in her 20s and she has made it. I am still in my 40s. I've not gotten there. No, take a day at a time. You might anything can change at any time. Just take a day at a time. That's just the best thing. It might not happen to you in your 20s. It might not happen to you in your 30s. It might not happen to you in your 40s. It might start happening to you in your 50s. You might start getting there in your 50s. So thinking that, oh, when I'm in my 50s, I'm already old, old, old. Oh my God. I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like there's nothing to be afraid of, even getting older. You should not even be afraid of getting older. You should even be happy that, oh my God, I'm getting older, or I'm looking old, you should be happy that you're even like, we should not be afraid of our age because society have made us to be very afraid. Yes, they used to make us be very afraid of 30, especially that 30 years old. I was afraid at the time, like, hey, God, let's see, I'm already old. You must, they expect you to already achieve all the things that you're supposed to have achieved in life before you get to 30. But they don't put that pressure on men. They don't put that pressure on them. Men, even from their 30s, they're still staying with their parents. They don't even have their own space. They don't even know what they want in life. In their 30s, they are still taking a day at a time. But we women, they've already pushed us to husband's house. They already start telling us, give birth to all your children now. Start pressuring us, and even if you start your school late and maybe you started very late and most of your age mates they finish school, they will not let you go to school as a woman. They'll tell you there's no need, just gonna get married. You're already old. You're already at this age, just gonna get married. If you say you want to further your education as a woman, they'll tell you no need, no need, you're gonna have children. There's no need. They always kind of make us to put that age on our head and be afraid, like, oh my God, I'm almost at this age and I'm scared or something. I just feel like if we descend that age, because me, I've descended my age, oh. I've descended my age. If you descend your age, you don't even care. Okay. Like, I'm looking forward to when I'm going to be 40, 50. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I can't wait. What do you guys think about this video? Have you decided your age? Let me know your thought about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mariah Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.